Welcome to Are You Hardcore?
Welcome everyone to the Are You Hardcore Challenge for September 2019, where once again we are heading into a devious map by the Mob Cave family who are over here. And let's see what the challenge is for this month, though I've heard that it is some sort of cataclysm. Now for the rules. Are You Hardcore September 2019 Cataclysm. Whee! And we will, of course, want Betty's coordinates. Good. You know I can't go without the coordinates. Usual stuff here. Let's let's get our book. And there you go. Good. We have that unlocked. Next, this month's rules. The world is being devastated by natural disasters, and you must find a way to survive. You must either build a bunker below y equals 50 to survive on the planet, or a spaceship to leave the planet for good. If it's being cataclysmically destroyed, I think I'm going to try the spaceship route, unless things really go poorly and I'm forced the other way around. Giant tunneling worms have come up from below the bedrock. Try to keep your distance if you hear them. I've heard that they're loud enough that you will know about them. I'll just have to see if that's true. Upon starting the challenge, you will be given a book with a list of things to think about to include for your bunker or spaceship. All right. Tip: concrete is the best protection against the giant worms. That means I'll need to find some concrete, and you are allowed to sleep. Phantoms are off. All right, that's good to hear. So the worms are probably going to be the main concern, and they probably don't care about whether it's day or night. General rules: no cheating, of course. Eat whatever you like. If recording, post first run. Yes, this is first run. 2 hours, 40 minutes. And I can click there when ready to start the challenge. But let's choose a custom sword, a diamond heart sword, a skull sword, a bat sword, a cherry sword, a bandana sword, a hawk sword, eye patch sword, ruby sword, emerald sword. Well, that emerald sword might be fine. We'll think about that. Obsidian, ice, beef. Oh, of course, the needle sword. I think that's what I took last time because that's what both swordfish, fairy wand, wine bottle, buster sword, all these different types. Oh, lightsabers, fire staff. That would be fitting for mage rage. Energy staff. All right. Being pine leaf needles, of course, it has to be the needle sword because I completely forgot about that. But of course, that's my sword, and I think we are ready to begin. Here we are in our new world here. I'll probably need some dice here. At the very least, I'll be needing to make some concrete in order to have too much hope in order to keep the worms away. So I will take care of that because we don't want to die in the first day due to one of those worms that we have here. And over here, hmm, just seeing if there's any concrete there. Now, where's the best place for me to go in this dying world? Here's some blue and here's some yellow. That'd be nice if the blue and yellow would make green, but I don't think they do in Minecraft for some reason. But I would like to have some variety of potential colors when I do stuff. Yeah, I'm just grabbing all those things. This place, if we're playing in 1.15, I think this place would be. Of course, the world was created in 1.15. The place would probably be buzzing with bees or something like that. but we're not. So let's see where we have. We have some. I'm just going to have flowers all over the place. When I find a good site for my launch pad, then I'll be able to settle in a little bit. But I am going to be needing some. I was thinking I'll be needing some wood, and that's of course no question about that. But I was also thinking sheep. Is there any sheep in the area? I really wasn't paying attention, which is probably not a good thing when you're playing in hardcore. And I don't have to worry about spells this time, but that means I won't have any spells this time since we are playing. There you go. And since we're not playing Mage Rage, we are playing RUH. Now let's get our little. What are the best things that we get with this? Yeah, I'll just have to convert it all. Oh yes, of course. I forgot to choose a hat, did I? Oh, I completely forgot to do that while I was in there because you do have the option of choosing your headgear. And somehow in all of that, I completely missed that step. Silly, silly pine leaf. I was so busy worrying about the sword that I forgot about the headgear. Well, that'll be no matter. I'll just feel hearty then, I guess. And up here, up here, up here. Good. And as for this, good. And up here. Up, 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 and whatever I do. Now the question is, if I do build a spaceship, what will I need to build a spaceship out of? And what to do, because I think they do have in here some things that you have to keep in mind if you build a spaceship. Actually, probably, yeah. And of course, we do have that. It's going to get noisy. Actually, I better keep my eyes in that direction because something nasty could come up from that direction. And when you're playing hardcore, it's probably not a good idea to meet a creeper right at the start. Alright, I don't see anything there. Ooh, but that was a scary bit of sound there. Ooh, all sorts of nasty things here. This might be a good place to dig down when it gets to be night, assuming I don't find any sheep. Oh, I did find some sheep here. Good. Alright. There you go. And 2. Oh, saw what happened to the first 2. Is it? No, not me, not me. There you go. I can get a bed now. Good. Let's make it blue wool. I knew those dyes would come in handy somewhere. And what else do we need? There you go. Good. Now I can sleep through nights. Don't have to worry about regular mobs jumping up and spawning in the dark. I just have to worry about those special mobs that are inevitably be going around. And let me pick up a few more of these cornflowers just in case I need some more blue. And next, I am going to be needing coal. Oh, okay. I thought I heard something nasty. So I have to be careful on that. Because if you hear something nasty and you ignore it, you may wind up having a very, very short run. Fortunately, unlike the Minecraft Parkour Challenge, you are allowed to rerun it if you die. Of course, there is the question of whether or not you have time to rerun it. Yeah, boy. Now, there are a couple of things that I completely forgot about while I was preparing this, and that he did have a couple of custom packs for seeing things, custom sky and all that. What was that? Oh! Oh yeah, I forgot about the meteors. There are also meteors that you're gonna have to worry about. We're not exactly sure what would happen if you get hit by one of those meteors, but it is possible to be hit by a meteor in this, I would presume. And I am going to be needing, let us get a stone pick because that's always going to be useful. And I also wanted to get a yes. But anyway, he had, I think he'd recommend that you do this with Optifine so that you get custom skies. I am not running this with Optifine. I do not have Optifine. I have no intention of using Optifine, so no, I'm not going to be playing with that. So you're not going to get all the atmosphere there. I am getting all this gravel because I am going to be wanting to... I'm going to be wanting... There we go. To get concrete, since concrete's the best protection against those nasty sandworms. And of course, we don't want to be killed by sandworms or anything like that. Now, I get the impression, though, that the sandworms aren't going to be an instant kill or anything like this, but that they are going to be a bit of an annoyance. That's, of course, if I remember the intro video properly, and I wasn't getting them confused with something else. Okay. The first time I heard that, I thought it was a creeper, but I think we've got, yeah, meteors falling out of the sky. Wonderfully full. Now, those meteors, they might actually do some nasty damage. Who knows? But that does mean that we're probably going to have to keep something above our head to make sure that we don't get killed in that way. Right? We want to make sure we get killed in some other way. Yeah. All right. How about finding a good place for sleeping? I think I got a good amount of coal now for the moment. This is an interesting looking spawn here. Sometimes wonder if this world gave him the idea of the theme or the other way around. Let's just take a quick sleep and then get back onto things. Making sure nothing... Hello, chicken. You know this is the end of the world? Just why I'm getting off of it. Or if I can, otherwise I have to try the survivalist route. Oh yes, I wanted to check this. Considerations in building a spaceship. Fuel, crystals, potions, etc. What would be a good fuel source? I mean, we do have coal here. Now, while I would say that blaze rods would make a really nice fuel source, you know that the odds of my going into the nether and surviving battles against the denizens there are rather low, so I'm probably not going to hope to get them. We are in hardcore after all. And that means very definitely not going to be easy to get through that. Right, let's see. Now, since I build my launch site, I am going to be building the concrete in order to do that. So that means I'm going to have to find some sand. Now, I'm wondering, is that thunder or is that something falling out of the sky? And is there a way to know where something is falling if there is something falling out of the sky? So I have to get the pattern of what we've got going on in there so far. Yikes. Now let's see what we have down in this direction. Oh, there is plenty of gravel all over the place. That's for sure. See a pig. Things on fire all over the place. I will assume that means one of those meteors hit the ground. I don't see a meteorite anywhere around here, so it didn't leave a permanent mark, but those things sometimes disintegrate in the atmosphere or something like that, especially on impact. Whew. There you go. Well, that time I saw something. Maybe that was just regular thunder, or lightning actually, because thunder would be that. Well, the noise would have been regular thunder if that were a lightning strike. Now, let's see. There you go. Good, 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 good. And let's get some more sand. What do we have right now? We have 15 sand and 41 gravel. Yes. So we can get plenty of sand and, of course, having extra for glass. Also, would it be a bad... Oh, that time I actually saw something drop. Well, I don't see anything. Things are falling out of the sky like crazy. There you go. And another round of that. Hopefully this will give me a decent amount for the moment. Oh, and then a little bit more. Get as much of this as possible. I'm doing this like I'm thinking about how to conserve the world properly. We're having the world about to end, and I'm worried about how best to conserve the balance of the world. There's some times when I sort of take my style a little bit too far. Oops. No, not that, not that. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Let's not drown in all this. See, that squid committed suicide, so it wouldn't be around here for the end. That's what happened there. Good. And you, a little bit of dirt wouldn't be. Yeah, there is just so much going on in here. Building that rocket ship, I don't know why some people might take that bunker option with all that noise and going on in there. Right. Anyway, first item I have to think about is fuel. I think I mentioned that in there. You need fuel. And try to think what the best fuel source would be. Coal could have its problems. The fact that, You have to carry a lot of coal in order to do much on that. Crystals might make some sense. What else? Oh, what are other things you have to think about? Oh, let's see. Space rations. What will you be eating in space? Oh, yeah, I am going to have to worry about food. Yeah. Weapons, personal and built into your ship. I think I should do some digging to get down and get some iron because some iron would be good. This be a good place to start looking for iron? Yeah. I think I should start doing a little bit of a dig. I haven't been doing that much yet, but there you go. Iron. If I want to get iron, well, I've already got. Oh, yes, I wanted to make a. Oh, I was doing this. I am so used to not having coal at the beginning that I was getting ready to create some charcoal. Because, what? No coal. I'm going to have to. And I've got coal this time. Hopefully this will keep me safe for a couple minutes. Though, of course, you do have to worry about worms, and I don't know how often those worms come around, but I don't have much flexibility of where I move in this occasion. Now, what will we be needing in order? Now, I could try to go into the Nether and get some quartz, because that could be some nice crystals to have. Those are the only real crystals I can think of in the game. All right. Yes, you do have emeralds and you do have diamonds, but quartz is probably the easiest type to get crystals-wise. Now, what do you make one out of? Now, I would think that for a spaceship, we'd need the shiny stuff, so that could include polished andesite, maybe polished diorite, and speaking of which, I think polished andesite, granite, I don't think would be very good for a spaceship. It just doesn't feel the right color or anything like this. But I think diorite and andesite will do quite well in that. I think we're getting near the end of this episode, so I will have to take care of that. So this is the ending part of the first episode for the Cataclysm version of Are You Hardcore for September 2019. And my object here is to somehow build a spaceship so that I can fly off of this crazy world. But I have to take into account what to build it out of. Some seeds. I should start collecting seeds of various different types. Of course, have various types of rations so that I will be able to survive. Actually, I should also have saplings. Of course, I need saplings. And apparently I need another pickaxe. All sorts of things that I'll be needing. But that's it for our first episode. And when we return next time, we are going to see if we can find some iron. Because iron's going to be really necessary if we're going to have to do this in the Are You Hardcore for September 2019.